morning, I'm Nikki Stimson from GBTA Conference 2019 in Munich. I'm in the broadcast studio and delighted to be joined today by Samuel Batista-Cabrera from Radius Travel Meetings and Events. Welcome, Samuel. How are you?
Hi, Nikki. I'm good. Thanks very much. Thank you for asking.
So many travel buyers are now looking at corporate meeting programs. What do you think are the benefits of introducing a global meetings program for a corporate?
So there are lots of benefits. I think probably some of the key benefits are around savings. This is predominantly the key driver as why buyers want to look at meetings management and in particular strategic meetings management.
Yes.
Being able to track the savings performance so that they can show the value back to their business. Also, data is another huge benefit. Right now, I think for a lot of corporates, meetings is still a bit of a black hole. They don't really understand what they're spending, what categories they're spending it on. So by having a meetings management program in place, it really brings that visibility into their meeting spend and what areas they're spending from a meetings and events perspective. Also in terms of compliance, I think this is really key, particularly for certain industry types like healthcare and pharmaceutical companies that have regulatory obligations where they have to report their sponsorship that they're sponsoring for HCPs, attending congresses, and they have to report that to the local authorities. So it's really important for them to be able to have visibility of that data. Also, I think one of the final benefits is around consistency and continuity in terms of the stakeholder experience. Having a meetings management program with clearly defined parameters really enables agencies and events companies to be able to deliver in a very meaningful way for the stakeholder, meaning that they get consistency and continuity regardless of where they're operating in the world.
Yes, I think that consistency part is really important, isn't it?
It is, it's really key. And I think also where you've got combined categories, meetings and events and travel, we're seeing a lot of those converging together, and buyers are now looking at managing that more holistically so they can leverage that spend and get more bang for their buck when they're having negotiations with suppliers. So there's lots of benefits.
So what challenges may a corporate or travel buyer face when introducing a global meetings program?
I think the biggest challenge that they have is just getting started, being able to do the discovery and understand what all of their key stakeholders are doing in all the different countries, and being able to pull all of that information together and build a strategy that's going to enable them to move their meetings program forward, building a business case where they can go and get sponsorship from their senior leadership team. But also I think one of the other biggest challenges is local country nuances and having the flexibility to adapt to allow local countries to be able to deliver meetings in a way that's right for them from a cultural fit perspective.
Okay, thank you. And with that, I'm Nikki Stimson. Thank you for joining us here today at the broadcasting studio at GBTA Conference 2019 here in Munich.